Are we getting a secret Rick and Morty finale? Oh, I hope so! Hell yeah. The season 3 finale of Rick and Morty left many fans scratching their heads, and not due to some Rickensian science-y shenanigans, but because they were left with a that was it. Most were hoping for a payoff to the whole Evil Morty Citadel storyline. That particular plot point turned out to be the most exciting and intriguing thread throughout the whole series, and we were all shocked to see that there was no mention at all in the finale. Turns out there is a reason for that, and it's not that the writers simply forgot. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Dan Harmon mentioned that season 3 was initially slated to be a 14-episode season, but that he and Justin Roiland were forced to cut it down to 10 in order to meet deadlines. So the finale that we saw was originally a regular episode that was just then finalified. Sure. Yes. But could there be a secret finale waiting in the wings? Many fans are speculating that this season of Rick and Morty is actually not done and that we could be in for a surprise installment before year's end. So let's take a look at the evidence to this fan theory. First off, let's be real. This was gearing up to be the best season of Rick and Morty ever. The writers had found their stride with a healthy balance of family dysfunction, galaxy-wide conspiracies, deep dark dives into the human psyche, and of course, irreverent humor.
I'm Pickle Rick!
And no surprise that this season's episodes were so layered because they took the time to get this right. But the stumble at the end with the finale seems out of place after such a strong run. After being described as, and proving itself to be, the darkest year ever, Season 3 had a surprisingly moderate ending with a simple reset button, bringing the family unit back together and back to not normal. But what of that grand Citadel conspiracy that they carefully spun? Letting the Evil Morty seed that was planted in Season 1 grow into a full-on galactic quandary was a truly brilliant move. Evil Morty's existence challenges Rick's superiority complex and adds complexity to his relationship with Morty and to his own free-wheeling lifestyle. Evil Morty is the ultimate villain for Rick, which is why so many fans were disappointed we didn't get to see them face off. Plus, Dan Harmon kinda made us think that we'd see Evil Morty in the finale. Earlier this season, when asked about Evil Morty, Dan Harmon said we would just have to watch the finale, but then he wasn't there. Or if he was, that was some deeply secret hidden Evil Morty storyline with absolutely no payoff on the awesomeness of the Citadel of Rick's episode. But assuming we don't need to get our eyes checked, then either Harmon was trolling us by inferring that Evil Morty would be in the finale, or episode 10 is not the real finale. And adding credence to this theory is Mr. Poopy Butthole's comments at the end about how next time that we see him, he might have a big white Santa Claus beard. So could this mean that we will see more Rick and Morty around Christmas time? Answer: possibly. Previous shows on Adult Swim, like The Venture Brothers, have had one-off episodes tied to the holidays with Halloween and Christmas specials. Now, the Rick and Morty Season 3 premiere was very abruptly dropped on April Fool's Day. What a perfect troll for that day, and to end a season that premiered with no warning around Christmas would be the perfect gift for the holidays. A surprise finale would also allow them to tie up the loose ends, and this season had quite a few major ones: Evil Morty, Clone Beth, and the complete lack of Phoenix Person. But if we aren't getting another episode in December, then that sort of means they dropped the ball on wrapping up this season in a satisfying way, or they've just trolled us with Harmon's comments and Mr. Poopy Butthole's predictions on when we might see more eps. But we would rather be optimistic and hope that there will be a giant Rick and Morty-sized present under our tree.
Ooh-wee!
But what do you folks think? Will we get a secret episode on Christmas Eve? Was this all just one big troll on the creators' parts? Or is this a case of Occam's razor and we are just out of luck? Let's discuss. Ready for over 30 years of Zelda gameplay on a giant screen, live in concert with a full orchestra? Well then, your time has come, because the Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses World Tour is coming to a city near you. Featuring a highly anticipated movement from Breath of the Wild, plus all the classics from Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and many, many more. And starting now until next Tuesday the 10th, Zelda Symphony is running discounts in select cities. Use promo code LINK15 to get 15% off of tickets. This tour opened with sold-out shows, so be sure to grab those tickets now. And for the full 40-city tour schedule, visit zelda-symphony.com, and for exclusive deals on tickets, head to mgplive.com/Zelda Tour.